Study time with me. Today we're learning some more consonants, specifically the high tone consonants. So let's go through this lesson and let's nail this thing. The ghost gave me a sack of rice. P fuck fuck. Sorry. I mean, I don't know why I'm sorry. That in English it sounds dirtier. In Thai, I think it just means pumpkin, maybe. P fuck tung cow sa, or is that san? For like ending consonants. We did that the other day. San Hai Chan. Okay, let's see if we got that right.
ผีฝากถุงข้าวสารให้ฉัน
Oh, we got that right. I don't know what it means, but we read it correctly. Okay, I guess I do know what it means. It says right here, the ghost gave me a sack of rice. What does Fok do in this then? Is Fok not pumpkin? Or is that a different Fok? I'll worry about that later. Ghost gave me a sack of rice. Is so cute. An expression to help Thais memorize their high tone consonants. We've already discussed midtones and single tone consonants. Yes, we did. They both start off at neutral tones when you don't put any tone marks on them. Now, high consonants are different in their neutral writing. In their neutral writing without the tone mark, they are pronounced like a fourth tone. They are paired with paired low consonants to get all five tones. So all these letters in this category will share the same sounds as the ones that are paired low consonants. That's why they are called paired. That is a lot of words. And I feel like we did the lesson on midtone consonants so long ago. I'm trying to remember if I actually remember them, but we'll see. This is a high tone consonant. We'll see if we need to go back to the other lesson later. The table below will show you how high tone consonants compare to the midtones and single low tone consonants. Oh, look at that. We don't need to go back to the other lesson. We could just see it here. Okay, so for neutral, midtone consonants and single low are both just neutral, ga or na. High tone consonants don't have a neutral. That's interesting. That's different. It looks like high tone consonants are missing a few things, or just neutral and third. But yeah, let's go through this one tone at a time. Just trying to make that enter my memory. High tone consonants don't have a neutral. Okay, but for first tone consonants, our mid tone consonants is ga or ga. The one mark, the my ek is low, right? Ga, and then single low, na. Okay, but the single low, if I'm remembering correctly, trying to speak today, it needs the whole heeb, right? That's the thing with single low. Yeah, I think it does need the whole heeb. Okay, and then the high tone consonants, we don't need the whole heeb anymore with high tone. It's just sa. And we'll see later if it's pronounced differently. But yeah, sa. Okay, high tone's pretty straightforward so far. There's no neutral, and the first tone is the same as with mid-tone consonants, which in my mind is the default because we learned that one first. And then second tone, we got ga for midtones, which is normal, we know that. And then for, what is this? Single low is a weird one. It's either no hohib with a ma'ek, na, or na, or you have the hohib and you do have the mito, the second tone mark. So that's an interesting one. And then obviously the new thing, the high tone. Oh, it's just high again. It's the same as the midtones again. Sa. I wonder if it sounds different, but like we'll see as we come along to it. So far, high tone consonants are much easier than single low because single low had all these weird different shiftings, and high so far is just the same. They just don't have a neutral, and they don't have a third tone that's easy to remember. Oh, okay. Here's something different. For fourth tone, for mid-tone consonants is ga. Ga? Sorry, I did it wrong. It's ga? Question mark. And then you have a hohib, but with no tone marks. That's also fourth tone for single low. Na. And now we have our high tones. Sa. That one has no tone marks. I repeat, we have no tone marks. So that's I guess why they have no neutral. So if you see a high tone consonant with no tone marks, it's not neutral. It's fourth tone. And I am yelling this so that I could probably maybe remember it. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, sa? Okay, so the fourth tone for high tone consonants has no tone marks, and for the single low, it just has a hohib and no tone marks. So it's kind of similar to single low, it just doesn't have the hohib. Only single low so far has hohibs and all this weird shifting, which is nice. A little easier for me to remember. So luckily we're not doing single low today. I feel like I might need to review my single low again, but we'll do that a different day. But for now, yeah, let's go to the next part of the lesson. Okay, as you can see, the tones are still the same vocally, but in written form, they just have different formats. Cool. You can see that it's missing a form on the neutral and third tones. Yeah, we just talked about that. We'll need the low tone consonant that is corresponds to this consonant in order to complete all 5 tones. We'll get to that in the next lesson. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In the next lesson, we're going to be combining single low and high in order to make all 5 tones for high. That's crazy. It's blowing my mind. I'm just not even processing how to think of that. Okay, we'll worry about that later. That's the next lesson. Let's just get the high tone consonants correct. Okay, we've seen the tones table and the alphabet table. We got an idea of what that is. Okay, the phrase pi fak tung kao san hai chan. Khao San makes me think Khao San Road. Oh, I think I've heard Khao San Road has something to do with rice. Like that's what it's named after. I don't know. I could be also making that up. Somebody correct me. Um, that phrase can be broken down to represent the following consonants. Click practice to hear how to pronounce the name of each letter and practice writing. Okay, cool. P. Ghost. Popung? I think popung? Is that how you say that? Popung. Oh, like a bee. Pung. Pung. I gotta practice my is right? Popung. Pung. Weird to say. Oh, I kind of get why that's a B now. It kind of makes a buzzing noise when you say it correctly. Popung. Popung. I feel like my voice is vibrating. At least in my head, it sounds like it's vibrating. Pung means a bee. Buzz, buzz. P in this phrase means a ghost. It makes a P sound like in English, as in ping pong, pie, potato. Show me the P.
ผอพึ่ง
Paw pung.
ผอพึ่ง
Paw pung.
ผอพึ่ง
Paw pung. Okay, I think we got an idea. Okay, let's go to the next one. Fak. Fak. To leave something to someone. Okay, so that I was asking that before. Which part of the phrase is fak? It's to leave something to someone. And that's a fa. Fa means a lid, a cap, or a cover. I don't know, when I said cap, I was thinking of a baseball cap, but it probably means like the cap to a bottle. Like fa kuad, I guess. A bottle cap. Or would it be kuad fa? Either way, I think that's what it's talking about. The word fak in this phrase means, it feels weird saying fak, but we'll ignore that. The word fak in this phrase means to leave something to someone. In the phrase, the ghost is leaving the rice sack with me. Yes, thank you, ghost. I was hungry. It makes a F sound like in English, as in fish, fry, frog. Cool.
ฝอฝา
Fall fa.
ฝอฝา
Fall fa.
ฝอฝา
Fall fa. I think we got an idea of fall fa. Cool. Tung, bag, sack. They asked me if I want a tung when I go shopping. Tung means a sack or a bag, as in shopping, or a tote bag. I just said it was shopping. Not a backpack or a purse. Yeah, a backpack is a gabao, I think. Like when you take a suitcase too, I think that's a gabao. Is a purse also a gabao? I don't know. I just know the backpack and suitcase are gabao. It makes a T sound, like in English, as in tan, table, tape. Okay, let's try that out.
ถอถุง
Tall tung,
ถอถุง
tall tung,
ถอถุง
tall tung.
ถอ
Kind of makes me spit a little bit when I say it like that. The double T, tall tung. Oh, yeah, I spat on my phone. One more time, tall tung. Okay, no spit that time. Cow, rice. That's the two tone. Should I say it correctly? Cow, 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 cow. I think that one hit it. Is that the two tone? Maybe. And that's a kokai, like eggs. Fun fact, depending on context, kokai, spelled and said the same way, could mean a different kind of eggs, a man's eggs, if you know what I mean. Kai means an egg. The word cow in this phrase means rice. It makes a K sound like in English, as in kite, kitchen, or kids.
ขอไข่
Kaw, kai.
ขอไข่
Kaw, kai.
ขอไข่
Kaw, kai. Okay, I got an idea. San, substance. Su, oh, sao, substance, sasua. Right. Su means a tiger. The word san in this phrase by itself means a substance, as in chemical substance. Oh, but cow san would be like a rice substance. But in the context, it is with cow, and cow san means uncooked rice that comes in a sack. That's why it's a substance. It's kind of like uncooked. It makes an S sound like in English, as in stand, safe, sit. Cool.
สอเสือ
Saw, sir.
สอเสือ
Saw, sir. Does anyone else struggle with sir for tiger and then like I'm probably saying it wrong, but sir for shirt? Because I struggle with the difference between shirt and tiger. But either way, this one's tiger.
สอเสือ
Saw, sir.
สอเสือ
Saw, sir. Okay. I got it. Hi. To give. Hohib. Heb means a chest, like a treasure chest. The word hi in this phrase means to give something to someone. In this case, the ghost is giving away a sack of rice. It makes an H sound, like in English, as in ham, hen, happy. Okay.
หอหีบ
Haw, heeb.
หอหีบ
Haw, heeb.
หอหีบ
Haw, heeb. Okay, pretty easy. And then last one, chan means I or me, and cha-ching is the letter. Ching in the Thai instrument is like a mini cymbal. Yeah, the little like clapper guys that you like play with your fingers and they make like a little sound. Ching ching ching. I saw in a Thai show that I watched once. I think it was Hormones maybe. Like ching also uh is like slang for like lesbians, I think. Somebody correct me if I'm misremembering that, but I think cha-ching, that instrument, could also be slang for lesbians. But yeah, ching is a Thai instrument, a mini cymbal that goes on your fingers instead of your entire hands. The word chan in this phrase means I or me. As in the pronouns, it makes a ch sound like in English, as in chimney, chairs, chase. From what I understand, also cha-chan like is technically female, but I've seen people who are male use it as well. So it's kind of like it's ambidextrous, if you want to call it that. It's a versatile letter or word.
ชอชิง
Chaw ching. Oh, that looks tough to draw. You go down, up, and then another circle, and then back up again. I should really do a handwriting test with you guys. Not test, but like just print one of these out and practice my handwriting. Y'all could see me struggle with that.
ชอชิง
Chaw ching. Okay, we got an idea of what that is. Practice your ears. We got 3 tests in this lesson. Try out this practice to see if you can identify the letters with just what sounds they make. Okay. These seemed like pretty straightforward letters.
ฝอ
Fa. That's fa fan.
หอ
That's ha heeb.
สอ
Sa se.
ฝอ
Fa fan.
ขอ
Ka kai.
ขอ
Ka kai still.
ผอ
Pa pun. Pun.
ฝอ
Fa fa.
ขอ
Ka kai.
ขอ
Still ka kai.
สอ
Sa se.
ชอ
Cha ching.
สอ
สอเสื้อ
หอ
หอหีบ
หอ
still หอหีบ
ชอ
ชอชิง
ผอ
พอพึ่ง really gotta get that buzz
ช
in
อ
there ชอชิง
ถอ
ทอทุ่ง
หอ
หอหีบ I don't think the ta was tatung, but I can't remember what it actually is.
สอ
สอเสื้อ
ขอ
ขอไข่
สอ
สอเสื้อ tiger
ชอ
ชอชิง the symbols
ฝอ
for fa a lid
สอ
สอเสื้อ tiger
ขอ
ขอไข่ an egg
ชอ
ชอชิง a symbol
ถอ
ta I'm just gonna keep calling it tatung. I can't remember what the ta is. A bag, I guess.
ขอ
ขอไข่ eggs
สอ
สอเสื้อ tiger
หอ
หอหีบ chest
ผอ
treasure chest พอพึ่ง that's a b
ชอ
cha-ching. Oh no, I meant to click the other one. I fat fingered it. I think we understand this though. We pretty much got most of these right. There's no blah 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 by my confusion in this one. So I think we could go to the next test. I think this video getting a little long. I'll probably save the next test for tomorrow. But just to give you guys a little preview, this one would be identify the letter by its name.
ขอ ไข่
Not too bad. And this one would probably be a typing test, get our keyboard skills up. Yeah, that's not too bad for today. Thanks for studying the high tone consonants with me. We'll try again tomorrow. But things are going pretty well, I think. This one wasn't too bad. The low tone consonants were a lot scarier. The low tone or single low consonants were a lot scarier. Okay, bye bye.